Total Immersion Racing, released for the PlayStation 2, Xbox and Windows PC and even the Mac OS in 2002, and would act as a simulation focused racing game, but even put you in mind of older games even from the PS1 era with the likes of the Toka Touring Car series that would have been very popular on that platform. This game would give you access to a variety of different modes, from single race to career, time trial and even challenge modes. And within the career and challenge modes themselves, this is where you'll unlock the bulk of the content from the tracks and even other vehicles that you can drive. There are 17 total cars within the game that all comprise of different categories that you'll have to unlock as you play. Some will start off a more entry level and gradually increase the more efficient you become as a racer.
The pace with the fastest lap of the race.
So with the modes and challenges available, there is a lot to offer, but there is a learning curve to the game. While there's no difficulty settings per se, the difficulty ramps up depending on the category primarily that you race in, because the faster the car and the more unusual the car setup, the more difficult the game will become over time. In saying that, however, the game's reviews were mixed or average at best. While people liked it, it wasn't as well polished or fleshed out compared to other games. If anything, it's a very, very tough game to master. Graphically, it's very, very good, but the aggressiveness of the computer opponents does make it a bit unappealing, especially for casual or beginner players that are only playing it for the first time, because it's so aggressive that if you make a mistake at all, and realistically because it's more of a simulation focused racer, that's the way it needs to be. But if you do make a mistake at all, just know that there are consequences and it'll be very, very hard to win races. It is generally a very, very tough game. Even just playing through the single player modes, even if you're just having a quick blast through it, very, very tough to win races, because you can never really get away from your opponents. They're always within a second or two of you, if not right at your tail the whole way throughout the race, and even in many cases they'll even try to run you off the road. So you do have to be mindful of your surroundings the whole time. You have to make sure you take the correct racing lines, and just to gain enough speed into the corners and out of the corners so you have a chance of winning. Everything's down to perfection and just having the finest lines possible to have any chance of success. Now, it's not to say that it's a bad game. There's a lot of elements here that I do like, but it's not the easiest game to pick up and play. While the graphics are really good and I do like them, but just the handling physics of the cars do take a bit of getting used to. But as it's more simulation focused, that's a given pretty much. But it won't be for everybody. If you want more hardcore style racing elements, this will be one of the games that is worth trying. But if you want more of a simplified approach, this won't be it, as this is definitely for more focused or professional driven racers out there that want more of a challenge. This won't be for the casual gamer really at all. But in saying that, no harm in giving it a try. You never know, you might enjoy it. At the end of the day, it really is up to you. With that being said, I would love to know your thoughts of this and what you think of it overall. Do you enjoy these more difficult and challenging style racers, or would you prefer the more arcade focused ones that are out there? Because there's a bunch of them on the platform. So be sure to share it down in the comments below. And if you would like to see more content around more interesting racing games like this that were also released on the platform, then you can check out this next video right here.